Hello, guys, and welcome to Soul Market. Today, we're going to analyze the, in my opinion, extremely underrated analog horror by the name of Angel Engine. Now, the reason that I think this analog horror is not getting all that much attention is because, unlike many other analog horrors, this one's on TikTok. Also, the art depicted in the analog horror is AI art, and I know that maybe people have their concerns with AI art. I, however, think that it is quite dumb to completely disregard a fun and scary story just because it includes AI art. Now, before I start my analysis, I must recommend that if you want to experience this analog horror yourselves, you should definitely visit the Unearthly Club on TikTok. Now, without further ado, let's get to the video. Now, the first video is quite interesting. In fact, this video actually appeared on my For You page in a pretty awkward time, let's say like 3 a.m. And let me tell you, it was quite the experience. Anyway, let us get right to the video.
How to cage an angel. Step 1. Exploit your planet's resources. Step 2. Exterminate the wildlife. Step 3. Watch your species fall into disarray. Step 4. You are now on the brink of extinction. Pray, pray, pray. Step 5. Watch the divine messenger descend onto your world. Step 6. They want to help you use their kindness. Strap them into your angel engine. Step 7. Siphon their energy. Perform miracles. Step 8. Return your planet to its former glory. Profit.
In the first video, we see an eerie smiling creature. The creature seems to be making a TikTok in the usual video format of how to do this, step 1, step 2, etc. It seems like the humans of this world have exploited their planet's resources and hence are now at the brink of extinction. So with few options left, they resort to prayer. Their prayer is eventually answered, and a divine messenger, or perhaps an angel, descends with the intention of helping the humans. He is then eventually captured by them and put into a machine called an angel engine, where the angel's energy is used to perform miracles and restore the planet back to its former glory. The humans' exploitation of the angel will soon backfire in a very, very unpleasant way. Anyway, let's not get ahead of ourselves just yet. Let us continue with the second video.
How to find the angel engine. Step 1. Journey to the Holy Land. Step 2. Search the desolate terrain for the great thorns. Step 3. Step into the burial site. Step 4. Look upon me, look upon me, look upon me. Release me, your wage will be plentiful.
In the second video, the creature that is making these TikTok step-by-step tutorials is trapped and in a terrible condition, so it is safe to assume that it is the angel himself. The angel is telling us where to find the engine so that perhaps we can free him from his endless suffering. He promises that our reward will be plentiful.
He is coming.
Do not let him in.
Do not be deceived.
He is not your friend.
He has no friends.
Be not afraid
He comes but to deceive.
to lead you astray.
He will be
the third video of the series, we get an actual glimpse at what's happening in the Angel Engine. And if that wasn't enough, we also get a glimpse at the greater evil that we have released by capturing the Angel.
Help me.
We ran every test in the book on this guy here, and the results are incredible. There doesn't seem to be a limit to its energy output. Meaning, if our current results are anything to go off of, we could power the whole world for millennia.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Listen, look, me.
I am standing before you on this day as a man, a husband, a father, as your president, but most importantly, as a citizen of this country.
Hey, miss, not from, bro.
I will not sugarcoat our current situation. We are on the cusp of war.
Your spaces will die.
This is not a test, this is not a joke. It is unfortunately the truth.
Your cities will fall.
As we speak, our enemies are readying their nuclear arsenal.
The sky will burn.
In the Angel Engine, we get a broadcast where a scientist whose name we learn is Geoff Ernstman is talking about how this machine can produce endless amounts of energy. This evil is most likely a demon, or even Lucifer himself. It took advantage of the angel's absence and found its way to Earth, even disguising itself as an angel. During the president's speech, the angel is trying to interrupt and warn us that he is not who we think he is. But we soon realize that the evil the angel talked about in the videos before has already emerged and is hiding in plain sight, manipulating everyone around it, including the President of the United States into starting a new world war. And we see the horrifying form of the devil slowly appear behind the President of the US, further hinting at his obvious control over him. The next video has no audio for some reason, but at least we can tell what's happening because of the subtitles. This video is more of an information dump, but I think it is well made regardless. The angel is still trying to warn us what is to come, but then we cut to a broadcast where we see a news reporter and next to him a tower. At the bottom right, we see a text that says, "Do angels deserve human rights?" The media is trying to push anti-angel propaganda as a result of some reports being made of people that have had concerns about an angel being trapped in the tower. It is hopeful to see that not everyone is okay with this torture of the angel. We learn that the tower is called the Second Tower of Babel. The Tower of Babel was a tower in the Bible that the humans tried to build in order to reach heaven, but God made it impossible by creating different languages and therefore rendering the humans incapable of cooperation. If I made any mistakes in my interpretation of the Tower of Babel from the Bible, please tell me in the comments.
Angel, are you
What? Another F? At this rate, I'll never get into a good college.
Don't be so sure about that, kid.
World-renowned scientist and director of the Miracle Machine Initiative, Dr. Geoff Ernstman?
Yours truly. What if I told you there was a way to get a great education despite your bad grades?
That sounds amazing. What do I need to do?
It is really easy. All you have to do is head on over to angelengineinitiative.org and sign up to become a volunteer.
Thank you, Dr. Ernstman. I'll go sign up right away.
No problem, kiddo. Go make our country proud. Well, and there goes another test subject. Well, what can you do?
In the seventh video, we see a young man struggling with his grades at school, who is then reassured by Geoff Ernstman himself that he can still get into a good college if he joins as a volunteer in the angelengineinitiative.org, which is also a real website, by the way, where you can actually sign up. I don't know why or how, but it is quite unsettling anyway. Right after we cut to the so-called initiative, only to see a human with no limbs and a completely disfigured torso suffer. He will not be remembered as his death was only a means to an end. We will see what the Angel Engine Initiative was trying to achieve with these experiments later on. Before we continue, I will kindly ask you to subscribe if you like this kind of content, as it will motivate me to continue to cover more horror content in the near future. This is the first video in my channel, and I tried to make it as high quality as possible. Took me a lot of effort too, so a like would be a big help for me to continue. Anyway, now let's continue with Angel Engine.
How to survive in the Holy Land. Step 1. Pack enough supplies. There won't be any. Step 2. Do not let the Forgotten find you. They do not take kindly to foreigners. Step 3. Do not look at the sky. Your eyes, they will melt. He is here. Cover your eyes. Cover your ears. Do not stop. He will catch you.
I see you.
Do not listen. Do not believe. The deceiver cannot harm your soul. He would never allow it.
The angel is making another TikTok style tutorial. It seems even he has realized the only way to be taken seriously by our completely brain rotted generation is short form content. Anyhow, in this one, he gives us advice step by step on how to survive in the Holy Land, the place where the second Tower of Babel and the Angel Engine reside. We first need to have enough supplies, as there won't be any in the Holy Land. Next, we need to avoid being seen by the Forgotten. I could not really figure out what the Forgotten are meant to be, as they're not really mentioned in any other video, but it may be referring to the failed human experiments like the one we saw in the previous video. If any of you guys have any good ideas on what they are, please leave your thoughts in the comments. Next, we should not look at the sky, as our eyes will melt. And last, we should not let the devil deceive us, as it seems like he is in control of the land while the angel is absent. In this video, the trapped angel is singing the poem Boots by Rudyard Kipling, an obvious choice considering what is currently happening to humanity as a result of the devil's manipulation of the president. It seems the humans' cunningness has turned against them once again. If you want to listen to the poem, I suggest you go visit the Unearthly Hub yourselves on TikTok. I'm not putting it here, because I'd really like you to actually go and watch it yourselves. It is actually very disturbing and very nice. Like, it is. I've seen no other analog horrors do it this good, but this one, oh, it does it very, very good, and it's great. At last, we have the latest video, which is, in my opinion, the most disturbing one yet. I will show it to you before I talk about it, as it is quite an uncomfortable watch, but a fascinating one as well.
I love you.
We have ran a plethora of tests on the Angel, and from our results, it appears to be hyper-intelligent. So far, any attempts of measuring the full extent of its intellect have yielded less than ideal results, as the subject seems to exceed the limits of all available tests.
Save me?
No. Though it speaks rarely, we have been able to exchange a few words with the subject. It answers to the name of Uriel. I will now demonstrate the capabilities of the Angel Engine.
Don't hurt me.
Could you pan a bit to the right? This young man here had the misfortune of ending up on the wrong side of a work mishap here in our second Tower of Babel. 1 year ago, there would have been nothing we could have done for him. But now, well, see for yourself. This young boy has been declared clinically dead over 24 hours ago, and yet the machine will return him to full health within little more than a few moments.
Stop her! It hurts!
As you can see, the boy has been healed completely.
We see
Love
Geoff
you.
Ernstman as he finally manages to
We have ran a
miraculously
plethora of
use the
tests on the
holy
Angel,
power
and
of the
from our
Angel
results, it appears to
heal
be
a corpse
hyper-intelligent.
of a young man.
So far, any attempts at
learned that
measuring
the
the full
angel's
extent of
name
its
is
intellect have
Uriel.
yielded less than ideal
Uriel
results,
is
as
clearly
the subject seems to
suffering,
exceed the limits of all
screaming for
available tests.
But
Save
he's
me.
ultimately ignored, and
Though
we
it
see
speaks
him
rarely,
cry,
we have been able to
his eyelids
exchange a few
closed.
words with the subject.
At last, it really fascinates me how Uriel is still trying to help humanity, even after being exploited and tortured by it. I am genuinely looking forward to more episodes coming out. Will humanity manage to survive the Holy Land and save the angel, thus atoning for their sins and returning to God's heavenly path? Or will their selfishness and dirty tricks condemn them for good? Anyway, I enjoyed you all. I hope you all enjoyed this video very much, despite my bad English. And I hope you'll have a good day.